Blaze level 16 upgrade. Today I will be upgrading the rear A-arms on Blaze. I have been wanting these for a long time. They didn't break. They're fine. But you know what? I hear stock ones can break pretty easy. And I did not get the funds because I didn't bring enough money to harvest store. But I'm going to go and open these bad boys out and check them out. Now, this is what was in the box. RPM stickers. Well, here's the story to tell you. The only RPM part I have on right at the second is this bumper. And what sucked is I was going to go ahead and put some of the stickers on the body. I didn't know where, but I was definitely going to put some. And not on this body because I didn't have this body yet, but I lost and I was mad. Finally, I get more. Yes. Something that says packaged by MC number 13, and my part that's the upgrade, the RPM rear arms, and I love that little logo. So I'm gonna get started. Now to get started, I'm gonna take off the screw for the shock, the pin that holds in the arm to the transmission box, and the pin. You're gonna see it behind the wheel. Kind of is. Whoa. Don't drop it, me. Anyway, just take that off, and plus the wheel, both wheels, and the wheelie bar, which is only held in by 3 screws, and the wheels are held down by 4mm nuts. So let's get down on that. And as you can see, after you take 2 pins, the wheelie bar off, and the shock screw off, the arm, yeah, can just simply fall off. And yeah, it's kind of beat up. I do take this car to the track a lot, and I do love giving it a beating. Now let's do a quick comparison. Okay, what is this? Right arm? Right. Oh, right. Okay, then I get the right arm. Compare it. Yeah. Boom. Let me just get up and show you the comparison. As you can see, there's a more simpler design to the RPM AR compared to this. And I think that if you have a slash, if you get an RPM AR, rear AR, I think it rubs up against this if you don't have it sit right on the shock. But I think this will be okay because it's a Rustler and it's not even meant for a slash. So, it's just the whole reverse process of putting it back in. Oopsies. And then I will get started on that. And now I'll tell you what to do after I get this RPM arm on. So I'm going to get started on that now. I've now gotten it on. Look at that RPM logo. Now what I did notice, just notice that the axle, see when it spins, I wish I had a tripod. When it spins, and you put it on, you put the shock on, the second or the third hole, the arm will be rubbing up against it, well nearly rubbing up against it, because if you take the jump the wrong way, it will the arm will push up on the axle maybe, and it will probably rub up. So I would advise you to put it on the first hole, because it was even I don't even know, like a centimeter away from touching it. And this is how it should be. Just about an inch away from it. And now the reason I didn't put the tire back on is because I have to get inside by taking these 2 screws off and then just adjusting the motor so I can take that pin out, and then I can take that pin and that screw out, and then I can replace this A-arm. And just a little difference. Look how much better that one looks than that one. That one's all beat up and this one's all new. This should look good actually. I'm gonna have something against the RPM. I'll be mad at him. What time is it? 1:16. Alrighty, let's get down on that now. Then after taking those 2 screws out, pop off the transmission cap. I think that's what you call it. Whatever. I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. Nearly take off these 2 screws. Don't take them off all the way, because if you have your pinion gear aligned just right, just don't, please. I lined it up perfectly, and I hate to do this, but I've been wanting these arms for a really long time. So I'm just going to go ahead and loosen it. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you instead of my tool. Okay. I wish I had a tripod. This would make it so much easier. I'm holding the camera with one hand. There, I actually got a good view of it. Go ahead, loosen it. And when you see it kind of come up, out, go ahead and stop, and then do this one. There we go. And stop about right there. Then this motor should be able to move around. Yep, move it around. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take that pin, and the shock thing off. Shock screw off. Then I'm going to go ahead, so the next time you see this, everything will be put back together, except this, because I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. Everything will be on the new arm, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on that now. Now I've gotten that arm on. It took me a minute to get those pins in. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to go ahead and adjust your pinion and spray gear. You know, I almost had it just like not even trying. Alright, first you gotta make sure they're completely parallel. And I don't have to worry about that actually because I didn't take the pinion gear off. So, come here, please. Oh yeah, I wish I had a tripod. Hold on. Yeah, just this car first. You're just staring at my watch or whatever it's doing. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry. Alrighty. You know, I'll just show you what it's supposed to look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. When I did install those stainless steel screws down, I could only find 2 of them. That sucks. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, now I'll show you what I did. I went ahead, I took the pinion gear off because it wouldn't line up as good as it would in the beginning. So I went ahead, took it off, realigned it, and this is how it should look like. Ooh, I'll get it to focus. That's completely parallel to the spur gear. Otherwise, you will break your spur gear teeth by teeth. It happened to me like 3 times already. I got mad, I didn't know how to do it. Because this little pinion gear, where that grub screw is, that flat end, that grub screw goes on that flat end. I had no idea. So I just put it in any old spot. I thought, hoping it would work. And, no good. Oh, and this is another thing you got to figure out. I just found this out the other day. This has to be to the point, not to the point where it's all the way together, just to the point where it can move a little bit. I hope you can hear that. Just like that. Let me zoom in on the pinion. Ooh. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Now take a good look in between the pinion and spur. The spur gear is able to move a little bit. Well, not moving like I'm doing that. Yeah, just like that. Then you got it perfectly same. Then you go ahead and put the 2 screws back on. And put this back on. Ooh, I'm still zoomed in. There we go. Go ahead and put that back on the wheels and I will be finished. And I am done. And I have to say, look really nice. So, I'm done. And that was Blaze's level 16 upgrade.